Good evening, Mr. Dylan.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Edwin.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm good, thank you.
We thank God.
Did you go through the last recording?
Yes, I went through it.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
Um, Not for now, but not like maybe as we get on, I might be raising uh some doubts for you to clarify. But so far, your explanations of the notes as I followed up was I just need to master them up.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's great.
yeah.
Okay, so today we are going to have a toolbar walk. Do you have your computer with you?
I'm sitting in front of it.
Okay, because maybe as we go on with the session, I may want you to share your screen.
Okay, I'm not using my laptop. I'm using my phone,
Okay, no problem.
but I have
Means
my laptop in front of me. My
okay, means if you
connection
have
is not very accurate on my laptop. So
okay,
yeah.
all right. Means if you have to do something, you just do it on your laptop right away. That is if it will be possible.
Come
But
again.
means if you have to maybe practice something as I demonstrate on the screen, you may have to just do it on your laptop right
Yeah,
away. Though maybe that would depend on you.
exactly.
Yes. All right. The other guy is he's unstable for now. So maybe he'll be joining us as we continue next
Okay,
week.
I see. So
Yes. So today we just want to understand the
okay,
Excel window. You need to understand the Excel window, all the ribbons and all the tabs, well, maybe not all, but the major ones, so that you'll be familiar with.
ex- excuse me a little bit. Where are we on what page are we on the notes on this?
Actually, what I'm doing today is not in the book I sent you, but
All right, that's
there's
fine.
a,
That's fine. Okay.
there's an image. There's an image that I can share with you.
Okay.
Yes, that has what we're going to be working on today. Let me check. Yeah,
All right.
let me share with you on WhatsApp. Maybe I can also
All right.
put it up
Thank you.
here, and then we see before we continue. It actually has all the labels and
Okay. Okay.
okay, I'll share something with you on WhatsApp.
Yeah. Let me see.
Let me also put it up here so that
Okay.
okay, you can see my screen right. The same image I've sent to you.
Yes, I can see.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this is the the Excel window, when you open an Excel sheet or an Excel file, what you see is a whole window. It's called an Excel window. And then when you have many sheets put together, it's called a workbook. So an Excel file is made up of workbooks. And a workbook is made up of sheets. So if I come back to this other one,
Yeah.
you'll see that we're on sheet 2. Can you see my cursor? We're on sheet 2.
Yes, I see your cursor.
Yeah, so if I click this plus,
Yeah.
I'll go to sheet 3. So all of this is an Excel workbook. Okay, and then once you open one of it, the whole of what you see, the Excel window. So coming back here, we are on an Excel window, which is basically where we'll be doing our analysis. But first of all, it's good to understand the window. So the very first thing you see right up here, this X is the control menu box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you may not find it in all windows. Let me save it here. Yeah. Yeah, when you come here, you don't find it, right? What you see here is file. And then right up here you see auto save. You don't see that X there.
What X? Okay.
Yeah, what I showed
I
in
only
the
see.
picture.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you may not find it on all windows. Okay, immediately after that we have this print or save. Sometimes when you see this thing that looks like a printer, it can actually mean print or save. But here it actually means save.
Yeah.
It actually means save here. And then we have the undo. Then we have a small triangle, which is the quick access toolbar. There are some functions or some things that you can actually get them when you click here, like easy going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're working back and forth so that I show and maybe we can see that here. You see, this is it right here. If I click on it, you will see that there are about options here. You have the paste, you have the autofill, and you have the typing. So sometimes when you use some commands so often, they get here. Will just be like history, the commands that you use often. The memory is stored here. So the next time you easily just come there and get them as quick as possible. Because sometimes maybe when I'm in a hurry, you may not know where I paste. That to paste, you need to maybe come and right click and take paste, or come right here and take paste here, or click on this other drop down to get the paste option. So you can get it from the quick access toolbar. Though personally I don't really use it because I have some shortcuts which I will be sharing with you time goes on, because I use many shortcuts on the keyboard, like Control V is to paste, Control C is to copy, Control Y is to redo, Control Z is to undo, and things like that. So sometimes when I work, I just use those shortcuts. So the next thing we see here is the ribbon category. So actually we have ribbons. Sometimes some people call them tabs. Like here you can see the home tab or the home ribbon. This is actually the pillars on your Excel window. When you click on any of them, it expands. Like now, what you see here is the home ribbon is what is open here. Yes, and once the home ribbon is open, you see its own functions here. You see the paste and a lot of things. So working a lot with the home ribbon. where you have the insert ribbon, the page layout, the formulas, data, review, view, team. I think this is for maybe those working with Microsoft Teams or so. Or if you've connected your Excel to be able to share things online, then you have this one. And then right up, you have the title bar. The title bar is just the name of your Excel file. Whatever name you've given it to, you give it to your Excel file. It's the title. It appears on the title bar. And then you have the help button. In some computers, you actually have a search. I don't know. Let me see. If it's here. Okay, no, it's actually on Microsoft Word, where you can search what you need. I think in Excel, that's not there. So you have other ribbons here, like for my case, you can see automate, and then you can see help. The help here is if you maybe don't know what to do, can type, you can click on it and you type. Yeah, but when I click on it, it actually expands. It expands, and then you have help again, you have contact support, you have feedback, show training, and a lot of things. You can click on help and maybe take you online to type. If you are online, you can take you online to type to look for help, which you may not really get what you want sometimes. So most of it, when I need to, I just Google, just get to Google, I ask what I want to read. So from there, we come down to what I was talking about. When you open each ribbon, its own functions will pop up, and all of that is called the context, the ribbon. Anyway, they call it here context sensitive. But I just always say that they are the commands or the functions for each ribbon. Like when you click on each of these, like the home tab, everything opens. So if you click on insert, you see different things will pop up here. So it was just a way the programmers programmed the programs Excel to function. And then the next thing we see here is they say the worksheet frame is just the whole of the outline, the outside border of the whole window. You see here, yeah. And then they have not actually given a name here. I don't know if they have given it, but this A1 you see here. You actually give a name to a cell or to a table, whatever you are doing, you can give it a name. Like here, these dark lines you see here, they're actually on cell A1, right? Because if you look, the columns, they are the letters are the columns, and then the numbers are the rows. So if you don't want to do a cross, you go up, you meet A, you go to the left, you meet 1. It's A1. You could rename it if you were maybe inputting something like a table. That the table could even extend right to maybe Z, and then you highlight the whole table and you give it a name. Yeah, so you always appear here. And then let's just go gradually. Okay, its name box actually is there. Is it? Like you see the arrow is the name box. And then now sometimes the options can be very many, can be quite many that they cannot appear up here. So you have this little arrow up here called the dialog box launcher that when you click on it, it expands, because only these things here on the home tab. But when you see this small vertical line, it actually separate groups of functions for you, right? When you look at it. So the groups here are too many, such that everything cannot be put here. So when you click on this little one here, it expands, and then you have more options. Let's just see that. Let me have a new share. Okay, let's go to the home ribbon. Then you see, I click here. You see that other things come up. Yes, like what do you have now? You can choose. Maybe I was highlighting a particular cell here, and I can choose what format I want to give. We'll see all these things formatting.
Yeah.
The format of the data you are giving, whether it's a date, it's a number,
Yeah.
it's currency and all that. And then you can see a lot here. Font, border, then when you expand, you see a lot. So I'm just wanted
Yeah.
to show you. Okay, and then we have the function. This fx, of course, is familiar.
Yeah.
Those of us with these functions in mathematics, we always have f of x.
Yes.
So it's actually the function bar. Here's the function button. Here's the function bar. So any formula that we type will always appear here. Or anything that you write. If you write something in this A1, normally you click on it, you see it up here. Okay, then yeah, the formula bar. That's it. And then
Okay.
other ones.
We're still on home in the menu, right?
No, we're actually viewing the Excel window. We have not started looking
Okay.
at home. If we're looking at home, we'll just concentrate up here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still looking at the Excel window. So this is the formula bar. This is the formula.
Okay.
This is the function. This is the formula bar.
Uh-huh.
And then those small things I was talking about, like when you click on each ribbon, it opens. They're actually called category groups. Like they're grouped together. And that's why I was saying that when you come to this other group, the first group here or the second group here, the space may be small, so you need to expand. For all of them, when you expand,
Yeah.
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 And then of course we say that the letters are columns and the rows are and the numbers are rows. Because we deal with rows and columns in Excel.
Yeah.
And each
columns. Yeah.
rows and columns rather. And each cell that you input data in becomes an active cell. In fact, each cell that you highlight, when you click when you put your mouse on each, of course, each of these boxes is called a cell. That's what we are saying. And if you click inside any of them, it becomes active, which means you can then write your formula, type whatever you want to type there. Without that, you cannot work on a cell if you've not activated it. And then the whole of this area, the whole of all the rows and columns, the squares you see is called a worksheet. So we've seen the whole Excel file is called a workbook. And in that workbook, we have worksheets. Like this is sheet 1 showing on this page. So the whole of this is called a worksheet. So you often hear names like open an Excel file or open the Excel workbook and then go to sheet this. Sometimes we rename this sheet. Maybe those in finance can rename the sheet, say, okay, this is the income statement sheet. This is the balance sheet. This is this. If it was in data, maybe this is sheet 1, maybe for a particular group. Maybe we're working with many groups. We can distribute our data into different sheets before we come back to combine them, to combine the different sheets and put it into one, which we may call the master sheet. So see all that on there. We have seen the sheet, and then inside worksheet button, okay, you can always use Shift plus F11 as I'm giving it as a shortcut, or you just take the plus like I showed it on the other one. You just click there, and then we have sometimes we want to change the view. That I want to view it the page layout. If you want to view it, one that will appear 2 sides or 1 side or A4 or anything, you can always do that there. But always most often we just work with one with the default. And then we have the scroll bar. Sometimes the data will exit, like here you say this ends with K. But Excel actually uses what we used to call in mathematics, is it permutation and combination. The letters continue. When it reaches Z, it continues with AA, AB, AC until it reaches AZ, then it goes to BA. So that there are so many of them. So sometimes your data really extend, and you need to use this scroll bar, like you see it down here. You need to scroll left to right, and then sometimes you really go right down. I think Excel puts up to 10,000 rows. 10,000, I think it's 10,000 rows. So sometimes we need to scroll. Use this other vertical bar to scroll. And then sometimes you also want to zoom. When you have a zoom here, of course, this one is familiar in Microsoft. You can always zoom. And then the status bar is just to tell us that, okay, like you see, bottom left, our Excel window is ready. and want us to start working on it. So basically, that's the Excel window, and you will just see a few things. I've not actually activated. I'm not subscribed to Zoom yet, because I'm still working on my bank card. Because you need to use a bank.
Okay.
This thing here. So maybe if it stops, we'll relaunch. If it stops after 45 minutes, we may have to relaunch it. And then we continue. Okay, so
Okay.
we're here now. We've seen all that, and then maybe we'll not see. Let's just maybe quickly look at them as we'll be analyzing data and we're going, we'll be using them. And because sometimes, if I want to really, in fact, this is all about Excel. If you want to talk on all the ribbons, by the time you have finished talking of all the ribbons, you have finished Excel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's basically what Excel is all about. Yes. So we'll just really look at some of the most important ones. Then as we get along, I mean,
Okay.
I share the course content with you. The course content is not all about Excel, but it will give you all the fundamentals that you need and even some advanced Excel skills. And
Yeah.
then if you have any challenge as you go with Excel, you can always check, can always get back to me or just search online on YouTube. And because Excel is so vast, and as people work with
Mhm.
Excel, people do discover their own things and they share on YouTube with many shortcuts to do
Yeah.
things. Yeah. So even if you have a book from Microsoft that is people who build Excel, you have a book from them, you will not still give you everything that Excel can do because sometimes
Yeah.
the thing is very crazy. It's super good.
Yeah. So a brief question. I'd also
Yeah.
learned about the of access. So what's the difference between access when it comes to analysis and and Excel? So what's the advantage over each other, or
Yeah,
and who is
access is a database and Excel is a worksheet. Yeah, it's a spreadsheet rather. A database is basically a house where you store
okay.
data. You can store data. Let's say it's a house that has rooms, and those rooms you can store different things. So in Access, we can create
Yeah.
tables or forms or anything that will contain our data. It's basically to gather data. With Access, you can actually create a form. You know, you feed forms online, right? We just click, they say sex, you put me, maybe age, you put your age, and then you just feed the form. When you feed that form,
Yeah.
the data is being stored in a particular table, hidden, that you cannot see. So you can create such a form in
Uh-huh.
Access where you can go to the field and gather your data, even though there are other new softwares now like mobile apps that you can use. But at first, you can create a form and go to the field and gather your data and enter it into Access. And you can export it now to
Yeah.
Excel. Yeah, Excel is a spreadsheet. A
Yeah.
spreadsheet is just a software that has rows and columns and helps in data analysis. So you cannot really analyze
Mhm.
data in Access. You cannot draw all the charts and do all the calculations in Access. You can only do a few things. If you want to do the calculation, it
Mm.
needs to go further and be more difficult. So when you bring your data to Excel, you can do all your calculations, check all the interrelation sheets and all that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's the difference. Then some
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
still store
I
their
get.
data in Excel. There's some people see use Excel as a database, even though it is not a database on its own.
Uh-huh.
But people see capture their data using
All right.
Excel. Yeah, you create your different sheet and then you capture your data. You can even link the sheets together. Yes, you can have if sometimes you can be having your data monthly and then at the end you want to see the total for each quarter. You can create a different sheet called first quarter where you add data from sheet one, which is January, sheet two, which is February, and sheet three, which is March. You add so that at the end of March, you just click on first quarter sheet and then you see your results. Excel is very exciting.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it. And then here, this is the file ribbon. You just when you click on it, you have a lot here. You can actually open a new blank workbook. So we are saying that it's
Yeah.
a book, right? Open a new blank workbook and you can save. You can save. You can save as means you give it a name. Maybe you open and you do not create give a name. Save as you can give a name. and then you can print it, maybe to PDF or however. If you want to, if you have a printer, you can export it.
Mhm.
Also publish online. Sometimes you can work with Excel, the Excel file and share it online. Now with the use of Microsoft 365
Oh,
and other softwares, you can actually work and share online. Even though Google Docs have come and they're taking over everything. You know, we like free things. So when Google offers free things, we get to use them more than Microsoft that has been there for long. Microsoft 365, which is what I'm using now. If you, I don't know, okay, this is
yeah.
called. If you look at my screen, you see my name here, my subscription. This my Microsoft 365 account that is running. So there
Wow.
might be some options here that you may not have on your own, but not to bother. Okay, so now we have the home ribbon, and then on the home ribbon, we just walk through vividly. We have the paste here. The paste, there are many ways to paste. You can paste exactly as you copied it, or you can paste as values. Pasting as values means that you will not contain any formula because sometimes your data can have uh, formulas that you've put to automatically calculate some things for you. And then you may want to copy that data and go and paste something.
Okay.
So if you copy and you go and paste as values, it will not change. And that's what I always advise. Because when you now copy and go and paste just as it is, just take paste, you want to replicate the formula. You want to paste the formula. And sometimes Excel, you can say that sometimes Excel can be dull in quotes because the formula that you put to get your results, let me even show you what I'm saying. You don't have to go through all the ribbon, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's say that we have some sales. Let's say we are selling some things. Let's say we want to go a grocery. We sell biscuits, we sell sweets. And if you know far, let me just write something that is this like the unit price. You have begin with cost price, right?
Yeah.
Cost price. Let me just abbreviate selling price. Then what? Then total income. The one is total income and profit. Let us assume that we have something like that. Then in our grocery, let me and now I will just be teaching because now I want to add a column to the left because I want to add a column for item to actually show what
Uh-huh.
I'll just right click on this A and I'll take insert. When I do that, the new column at where I just
Okay.
add item. Yes, maybe there are another ways to do it. One of my colleagues who came had to come to view and did what something very long. So when I did this one, he was like, "Ah, that's easy." So let's just say we have bread, we have sweet biscuit. Okay. So what I'm saying is we have the cost price. How much you bought one bread? Let's say you bought one bread for 500. A packet of let's say one sweet it comes at the cost of 20 francs. I give it for 25. Then biscuit comes at the cost of let's say 20 francs too. So the selling price here
Mm.
becomes 600. Let's say it is 600. This is 25. And this is 25, right?
Mhm.
And the quantity, let's say the person bought 3 bread, 10 sweets, and 4 biscuits. So now to get the income, we need to multiply what the quantity that was bought by the selling price, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in this case now we have to write a formula. Write a formula to calculate it. And in Excel, the rule is that before you write a formula in Excel, you must begin with an equal sign. That's number one rule. That even if you forget everything,
Okay.
you do this one. If you don't begin with an
Okay.
equal sign, you will not have it. So there are two ways I can actually, because I want to multiply, I can come to formula, click on formula, and then maybe type multiply and click on go. I'm not even seeing it here, which is long. I just come to the cell where I want to put my stuff, and then I click, all right, an equal sign. Then I'll just start typing.
Yeah.
Is it product? Yeah, we have product there. But since I already know that I can just take the selling price, I'll just click on it. When you click on it, what you see, Excel right with the cell that you have clicked. It doesn't write the 600 like
Okay.
you see, right? Yeah, so Excel works but with those cells. So I'll take multiplication, which is this asterisk in Excel. So I'll take the selling price times the quantity. And then when I finish, I'll just click the enter key on my keyboard. So it gives me the price. You get it? I could do this thing for all the other cells, but as I said, that Excel is so powerful. I just have to tell Excel that this same thing that I have done on this cell, do it for me on these two cells. It will do it for me.
Yeah.
How do I do that? I use what we call autofilling, which means I'll click on this one that I have already calculated. Then I'll point my cursor to the end. It will turn into a plus. Can you see?
Yeah.
When it turns into a plus, it means that I can copy. That means I'm copying the formula on all the other cells. So I'll just drag down, and then it gives me it copies the other ones for me. You see, automatically gives me the calculation. Then to see our profit, what do we have to do? We have to subtract. Okay, you see our profit, it means we must first of all look at the total cost, right?
Cost price from selling price.
Yeah, we must get the total cost first of all, which is going to be what equal to the cost price times the quantity that we sold that day.
Yeah.
Then we fill. You go to fill, and then to get our profit. This is what you mostly see in business analysis. It's all about making money. So now we'll just be equal to total income minus total cost, right? So that gives our profit.
Yes.
Good. So we have that. So like I was saying, if I have to copy these formulas, let's say I have to copy this and paste somewhere and work on it. Let's say I was working on another table somewhere and I have column for profit. Now, if I copy this, just see, I just take Control C, I copy, or you right click when you highlight. So in Excel, before if you copy anything in Excel, you must highlight it. So you must highlight what you want. Yes. You can take Control C, or you right click and you take copy here. If I come here and I paste, like we were saying here, you can come here, you click on here and click on this paste, or you click on this drop down here. Okay. And then these are many paste options. You see, you can paste as it is, you paste as formulas, which means you are copying all the formulas that you had there. And there are a lot of paste options. You can paste as numbers. So if I just come and I paste normally, I click paste normally, what do you see? 0, 0, right?
0, 0, 0. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So we'll just resign it. We'll just resign it into Zoom since the time is up.
Okay.